How we doing out there, YouTubers? 7X Shark here with another new movie review for you. So let's go right into this movie review and see what it's about. The other day, I got to watch an awesome 1987 film called Good Morning Vietnam. Now, Good Morning Vietnam is an awesome comedy drama film, loosely based on a true story. This awesome film is directed by the awesome Barry Levinson. Now, Barry Levinson has directed a lot of great films. I mean, huge blockbusters. He's even won an Academy Award. And some of those films that he's directed were the Academy Award-winning film The Rain Man, which starred the awesome Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise. He also directed Dustin Hoffman in another film in 1997 or 1998 called The Sphere. The Sphere is an amazing film. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's so awesome. Based off of a book, it's just a really interesting film with a really good cast. Besides Dustin Hoffman, there's Samuel L. Jackson in it and also Sharon Stone. But Barry Levinson is an awesome director. He has directed all those awesome films, plus many others. But this film, Good Morning Vietnam, is no exception. He did an amazing job with this, and once again, this was another Oscar-nominated film. It actually was nominated for Best Actor for Robin Williams. So this film stars, like I said, the late, great, awesome Robin Williams. Now, we all know Robin Williams from the many awesome films he gave us before he unfortunately died back in 2014. He was an amazing actor, amazing person, and just an all-around awesome guy. And he really brought to life this character of Adrian Croner. Now, like I said before, this is loosely based on that actual person, which is Adrian Croner. Now, Adrian Croner was an actual person that worked for the Army, that was over in Vietnam in 1965, and was a DJ for them. So, this is loosely, like I said, based on his life. And so that's pretty much what the premise of the film is. It is a loosely based interpretation of what he went through in Vietnam as a DJ, and basically all the stuff he encountered while being a DJ over there. And so the awesome Robin Williams got to play that character and ended up getting nominated for Best Actor. We also have in the awesome film a few other great acting talents. Now, this next gentleman that I'm going to be talking about, he actually was in a ton of films before his untimely death in 1998. And his name was J.T. Walsh. Now, you might recognize J.T. Walsh from such films as Executive Decision, starring the awesome Kurt Russell. You might also remember him from the Billy Bob Thornton directed film, Sling Blade. You might even recognize him as the main villain in the 1998 film Breakdown, another Kurt Russell film. Now, J.T. Walsh plays a really interesting character in this. Pretty much the typical, sergeant or captain that's just, doesn't like, roughing around and being silly and having fun and, it's very strict, this is Vietnam, His typical character. And he really brought to life this character. And J.T. Walsh was a great actor, I felt. And he really did well in this film. He was a great addition to the movie. We also have in the film another unfortunate actor that we've lost, and that is Bruno Kirby. Now, Bruno Kirby you might recognize from the very first City Slickers movie. You might even recognize him from such films as Hoffa, which he starred in with the awesome Jack Nicholson. He also was in another great Jack Nicholson film, A Few Good Men. He had a great acting, persona to himself. He was always a great comedian, but he could play really good, serious roles, or even bad guy type of roles. He was just an all-around great contribution to this film as well. And his character in the film was just, interesting. It was quite unique and different than some other roles I've seen him in. And so it was a pleasure to watch him actually in this film, because this film was really amazing. I can't believe it took me this long to watch it, actually. We also have in the film a great up-and-coming actor at the time, and that is Forest Whitaker. Now, Forest Whitaker we all know from such great movies as Panic Room, which starred the great Jodie Foster, and also the awesome action-packed film Phone Booth that starred Colin Farrell. Now, Forest Whitaker, this was kind of like one of his, second, third movie, and he was coming along, and he was so very young looking and juvenile, so it was kind of hard to take him serious in any role in his younger years. But this film he was really good in, because his comedy lines and his role with Robin Williams was actually really good, and they clicked really well together, and it was very funny, and just their pairing together was just a wonderful story itself. I mean, they could have made a whole movie just about them two, and it would have been funny, I think. But he was really great in it, and I really enjoyed him in the film too. But he's just an awesome actor as well. I enjoy everything usually he's in. He's made so many other awesome films like Vantage Point. He was in the Repo Man film with Jude Law. I mean, he's been in a ton of movies, and he's just fun to watch. He's a good actor. We also have in the film an awesome actor, comedian, and writer, Mr. Robert Wuhl. Now, Robert Wuhl has been around for quite a few years as well, and he's actually a pretty prolific writer for films and for TV shows and so forth. He was very famous for the TV show Arliss that he was on. That was back in the late 90s and early 2000s. He also was amazing in so many other, movies and TV shows and stuff like that. You can't get enough of Robert Wuhl, because he's so funny. And I love that he plays usually bit parts, because he pops up here and there, and so they're always really awesome acting roles that are very short and very in one point, and so he's always so good in them, and I can see it. His acting talent is just amazing. It's awesome. But he was also a great addition to the film, which I totally thought he was perfect in the role too. And just the whole scenery and the look of the film was very well done. I really enjoyed the scenery that's supposed to be over in Saigon and over there in Vietnam, because that was such a crazy war, and it lasted so long, and so all of the troops were over there for so long. It was nice to see that somebody was trying to lift their spirits, and that's what this story really is about to me, I feel, is that it's about trying to, help the troops over there, to make them laugh, and to, know that they're trying to do a noble cause, and that through laughter it can bring us all together. And, that's pretty much what I feel is the story and the purpose of the film. So, it was a great film. Giant 10 gold movie boxes up. Very, very glad I finally got to watch it. Definitely added to my collection, especially because it's a Rob Williams film, because Rob Williams was my all-time favorite actor of all time. And so I definitely looking forward to adding that. Such a great movie. So that's it for this movie review, folks. As always, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. As always, keep your eyes out for any older, newer videos you might not have seen mine yet. And as always, please comment down below. Let me know if there's any movies you like to see reviewed, or if you have any ideas for anything you like to see. Because as always, I'm happy to look into it. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.